High on a mountain, a black crow lived alone. His name was Cole. Cole was not just any crow. He was a keen observer of the world around him. Cole had shiny black feathers and bright, knowing eyes. His feathers glistened in the sunlight, making him look majestic. Every day, he watched the sun rise and set. The colors of the sky fascinated him, painting a new picture every morning and evening. He saw the world change with the seasons. From the blooming flowers of spring to the falling leaves of autumn, Cole witnessed it all. But he was always alone. Despite the beauty around him, a sense of loneliness lingered in his heart. I like to perch on this tall pine tree. It gives me a vantage point to see everything. From here I can see the whole valley, the vast expanse of land, the winding rivers, and the distant mountains. He saw deer grazing in the meadows. Their graceful movements were a sight to behold. He saw eagles soaring in the big sky, their powerful wings cutting through the air with ease. But none were his friend. Cole felt a deep yearning for companionship. He longed for someone to talk to and share his view. The beauty of the world felt incomplete without someone to share it with. One day, Cole saw something new, a movement that caught his eye and piqued his curiosity. A little girl was climbing the mountain path. Her steps were determined, and her spirit seemed unyielding. She was coming closer and closer, each step bringing her nearer to Cole's perch. Cole watched her with curiosity. He had never seen a human come this far up the mountain. He wondered who she was and what she was doing so far from home. Perhaps, just maybe, she was the friend he had been waiting for. The girl was from Colorado. Her name was Lily. She was a curious and adventurous young girl who loved the great outdoors. Lily loved to explore. She loved to climb. Every weekend she would set out on a new adventure, discovering new trails and hidden spots in the wilderness. And she loved to learn about the world around her. She would spend hours observing flowers, studying plants, and watching animals in their natural habitat. Lily had heard stories about the wise old crow who lived on the mountain. The crow was said to possess ancient knowledge and secrets of the forest. She wanted to see him with her own eyes. She wanted to learn his secrets. The idea of meeting the crow filled her with excitement and curiosity, so she packed a backpack with snacks and a notebook. She set off on her adventure, determined to find the wise old crow and uncover the mysteries he held. The climb is steep and rocky, but I'm strong and determined. I know that every step brings me closer to my goal. I'm not afraid of heights or of being alone. I know that reaching the top will be worth it. The view from the peak will be breathtaking, and the journey will be unforgettable. As she climbed, she looked for signs of the crow. She scanned the trees and listened carefully for any sounds that might lead her to him. She listened for his call. She hoped that he would be friendly. With every step, her anticipation grew, and she felt more connected to the forest around her. Cole saw Lily getting closer. He ruffled his feathers. He didn't like strangers. He liked his solitude. He decided to scare her away. Cole cawed loudly and flapped his wings, but Lily didn't run away. She smiled. She took a shiny red apple from her backpack. She held it out to him. "Hello, Cole. My name is Lily. I came to learn from you. Will you be my friend?" Cole had never been spoken to with such kindness. He was surprised. He was curious. Cole hopped closer, his beady eyes reflecting curiosity and intelligence. He had always been a cautious bird, but something about this child intrigued him. He took the apple in his beak, feeling its weight and texture. It was a rare find, and Cole knew he had to savor it. It was sweet and juicy, a burst of flavor that delighted his senses. Each bite was a reminder of nature's bounty. He had never tasted anything so delicious. The apple was a gift, and Cole felt a sense of gratitude. Cole decided to trust Lily. She had given him the apple, and her kindness was evident in her gentle demeanor. He saw that she was different. Unlike others, she seemed to understand him, to see him as more than just a bird. "I think I can trust you," Cole thought, feeling a connection he had never felt before. Cole began to talk to Lily, sharing stories of his adventures and the secrets of the forest. He told her about the mountain, its towering peaks and hidden valleys, places only a crow could reach. He told her about the animals, the friends he had made, and the lessons he had learned from them. He told her about the changing seasons, how each one brought new challenges and opportunities. "Wow, that's amazing! Tell me more, Cole." Lily's eyes sparkled with excitement. Lily listened with wide eyes, absorbing every word. She felt like she was part of a magical world. Cole showed Lily how to find the best berries, teaching her which ones were safe to eat and which to avoid. He taught her how to read the clouds, predicting the weather and understanding the signs of nature. He even showed her his favorite hiding spot, a secret place where he felt safe and at peace. "You know so much, Cole. You're incredible." Lily's admiration for Cole grew with each passing moment. Lily was amazed by Cole's wisdom. She realized that there was so much to learn from him. She realized that crows were not just black birds. They were beings with their own stories and knowledge. They were smart and resourceful creatures, capable of forming bonds and sharing wisdom with those who took the time to listen. Every day, Lily climbed the mountain to see Cole. They became the best of friends. They shared stories and secrets. They laughed and learned together. One day, Lily had an idea. "Cole, I want to fly like you. Will you teach me?" Cole had never been asked such a thing. He knew that humans couldn't fly, but he also knew that Lily was special. "Well, I've never taught anyone to fly before, but let's give it a try." Cole flew close to Lily. He held out his wing. Lily held on tight. Together, they soared through the air. They flew over the trees and the clouds. They felt free and happy. "This is amazing, Cole. I feel like I'm flying." From that day on, Lily and Cole continued to explore the world together. They learned from each other. They helped each other. They showed each other the beauty of nature. "Cole, you've taught me so much about the world." Lily learned that even though crows look different and sound different, they are intelligent and loving creatures. She learned that we should never judge a book by its cover. "And you've shown me the joy of friendship, Lily." And Cole, the lonely crow, learned that friendship can blossom in the most unexpected places. It taught him that opening your heart to others can bring joy and wonder into your life. I'm so glad we met, Cole. Our adventures are just beginning. Good night, kids.
You know, when I was just a little girl, about 6 years old, I had the most incredible dream.
Hush, little baby, don't say a word. Sister's gonna buy you a mockingbird. Remember, true strength comes from within, but sometimes we need a little magic to help us find it. These symbols tell the story of our people, Lily, of brave lions and wise elders, of golden savannas and starry nights. Each carving holds a piece of our history, our strength and our dreams. Wow, it's beautiful, Grandma. It's okay, Lily. You're brave like a lion, remember?
I was about to embark on the most incredible adventure of my young life. An adventure that would teach me about courage, friendship, and the magic of my heritage. As the room swirled around me, I felt a mix of excitement and fear, not knowing where this magical journey would take me. And just like that, I found myself in the most amazing place I'd ever seen. It was Ethiopia, but not quite like the pictures in my books. This Ethiopia was magical.
Wow, is this real? Am I dreaming? What was that?
That's when I heard it. A sound that would change everything. And you know what? Instead of running away, I decided to be brave.
Come on, Lily. You can do this. You're brave like a lion, remember?
Hello, Lily. I've been waiting for you.
You can talk?
In dreams, anything is possible. I'm Zuri, a spirit guide brought to life by the magic of your family's artifact.
Your mane tickles! This is amazing, Zuri. I've never felt so free.
This is the magic of your heritage, Lily. It's always been a part of you.
Zuri, we have to help.
Remember, Lily, you have a lion's heart. Find your roar.
In that moment, I realized that being brave isn't about never feeling scared. It's about doing what's right, even when you are afraid.
Zuri, are you there?
You know, dreams have a funny way of ending just when things get interesting. And that's exactly what happened to me that night. Just like that. All the magic was gone. I felt so small and scared again, tossing and turning all night as I replayed my failure in the dream. And wouldn't you know it? The next day at school, I faced a challenge that felt even bigger than those dream hyenas.
All right, class. Today we're going to learn about our family heritage. Lily, why don't you go first? Look, Lily's hair looks like a lion's mane today.
In that moment, I wished more than anything that I could disappear. But then, something amazing happened. As I stood there, terrified, I remembered Zuri's words.
Remember, Lily, you have a lion's heart.
And in that moment, I realized that maybe, just maybe, I did have a lion's heart after all. It was time to find my roar. You know, sometimes the bravest thing you can do is just be yourself. And that's exactly what I did that day.
In Ethiopia, there's a saying, the lion's courage makes the desert bloom. My grandma gave me this box.
As I spoke, I wasn't just telling them about Ethiopia. I was showing them the Ethiopia of my dreams. That night, as I fell asleep, I couldn't wait to see what new adventures awaited me.
Not this time!
You see, you've had the heart of a lion all along.
And that's how I learned that true courage isn't about being fearless. It's about embracing who you are, even when it's scary, because we all have a little bit of lion inside us. Sometimes we just need a magical dream to help us find it.
Kiran was a happy boy. He lived in a small village nestled near a green forest. The village was full of life. Children played in the dusty lanes. Women drew water from the well, their bangles clinking musically. The men worked hard in the fields, their laughter echoing through the air. I love my village. Kiran's 6th birthday was approaching. He wanted a special gift, something different. One day he was playing near the forest edge when he saw an old man. The old man was carving a piece of wood. Curious, Kiran went closer. "What are you making, Grandpa?" The old man smiled. "A flute for someone who loves music." Kiran had never seen a flute before. He was fascinated. He watched, wide-eyed, as the old man finished carving the flute. He showed Kiran how to hold it and blow into it. At first, only squeaky sounds came out, but slowly Kiran learned to play a few notes. This flute is special. Its music can touch even the wildest of hearts. Kiran treasured his flute. He practiced every day. He played by the river, the birds chirping along. He played under the banyan tree, its leaves rustling in the breeze. Slowly he learned to play beautiful melodies. His music brought joy to everyone in the village. One night, a strange sound woke Kiran up. It was unlike anything he had ever heard before. It was a deep, rumbling roar that echoed through the night, sending shivers down his spine. The sound came from the dense forest that bordered their village, a place filled with mystery and danger. The next day, the villagers were in a frenzy, their faces etched with worry and fear. "A tiger! A tiger has come to our forest," they exclaimed, their voices trembling. Fear gripped the village like a vice, making everyone anxious and restless. The villagers no longer dared to venture into the forest to collect firewood or fruits, fearing the lurking danger. The children, usually so full of life, were now too scared to play outside, their laughter replaced by silence. Kiran was also scared, but he was also worried about the tiger's intentions. What if the tiger was hungry? What if it came into the village looking for food? These thoughts haunted him. One evening, gathering all his courage, Kiran decided to go to the forest edge to find out. He took his flute with him, believing that his music had the power to calm even the angriest of hearts. He hoped it would work on the tiger too, bringing peace to both the beast and the village. As Ravi approached the forest, he heard the tiger's roar again. The sound echoed through the trees, sending shivers down his spine. It was closer this time, more menacing, as if the tiger was just behind the next tree. "My heart is pounding. I can feel it in my throat, and my hands are trembling." He closed his eyes and started playing his flute, hoping the music would calm his nerves. He poured all his courage and kindness into his music, letting each note carry his emotions. He played a gentle, soothing melody, one that he hoped would reach the heart of the tiger. Slowly, the tiger's roar subsided, replaced by the soft rustling of leaves. Kiran opened his eyes and saw the tiger standing a little distance away, its eyes fixed on him. The tiger looked mesmerized by the music, its fierce demeanor softened. It took slow, deliberate steps towards Ravi as if drawn by an invisible force. Kiran continued playing, his fear fading away with each note. The tiger came closer until it was right in front of him, its breath warm on his face. Kiran stopped playing and looked into the tiger's eyes, searching for any sign of aggression. They were not fierce or angry, but filled with a strange sadness, a longing that Ravi could almost feel. Ravi felt a surge of compassion for the tiger. He could see the fear in its eyes, and his heart ached for the lonely creature. He knew it wasn't there to harm anyone. The tiger's gentle demeanor made it clear that it was seeking solace, not conflict. It was probably just lonely and scared. The vast forest, though its home, seemed to be a place of isolation for the tiger. "It's okay. You don't want to hurt anyone, do you?" Ravi's voice was soft and reassuring, hoping to calm the tiger's fears. Kiran reached out his hand and gently stroked the tiger's head. The touch was tender, a bridge of trust between boy and beast. The tiger leaned into his touch, purring softly. It was a sound of contentment, a sign that the tiger felt safe. From that day on, the tiger became Ravi's friend. They shared a bond that was unspoken, yet profound. It stayed in the forest, but it would come every evening to listen to Ravi play his flute. The music seemed to soothe the tiger's soul. The villagers were amazed. They had never seen such a bond between a human and a wild animal. They realized that the tiger meant no harm. It was a gentle giant, misunderstood and in need of companionship. They learned to live in harmony with it, just like Ravi did. The tiger became a symbol of peace and unity in the village. And so, the village near the green forest found peace and happiness, all thanks to a little boy and his magical flute. The bond they shared brought a new era of understanding and friendship.
Once upon a time, in a magical forest under a blanket of stars, there lived a little tree. While all the other trees stood tall and proud, the little tree felt small and unimportant. It dreamed of growing big and strong like the others, but no matter how hard it tried, it stayed little. One night, as the little tree sighed sadly, a golden star noticed its loneliness. The star, glowing brighter than all the others, floated down from the heavens and perched on the little tree's branches.
Hello, little tree. Why are you so sad?
I'm too small. I'll never be as big and strong as the other trees. I have nothing special to offer.
That's not true. Every tree, no matter how small, has its own magic. Let me show you.
The star showed the little tree that every tree, big or small, had a purpose.
See? You don't have to be big to make a difference.
But what can I do? I'm so little.
Let's find out together.
The next morning, the little tree saw a group of butterflies searching for a place to rest.
See? Even your small branches can make a big difference.
The little tree's kindness had brought life and joy to the forest, and with every act of kindness, it grew stronger and brighter.
Your magic was always inside you, little tree. You just needed to believe in it.
Thank you, Star. I'll always remember, even little trees can make a big difference.
And so, the little tree learned that being small didn't mean being unimportant. With kindness and courage, it found its light and shared it with the world.